gentlemen, KJ here, and I'm back with another episode of NBA 2K13. Now, in the last episode, the Bulls bench continued their slide from the previous one, and we actually ended up losing the game. The first time we've lost in over a month. As you can see, we didn't lose at all in March. We didn't lose at all in February. Last time we lost was to Denver, and that was January 25th, according to the game schedule at least. But we lost to the Bobcats. It was a 7-point loss at the end of things. If we take a look at the box scores real quick, Derrick Rose was pretty decent. 25 points, 12 for 20. He was bad on the free-point shots, but that was because he just started chucking them up at the end. OJ Mayo had 16, but really that was all that we had. Gibson and Prince did a good job, but the bench did almost nothing for us. Anderson was the only one off the bench that had 8 points, 3 for him. Everyone else had no points whatsoever. On the other side of things, LeBron James and Paul Pierce were able to lift their team to the win. And so we come to today's game against the Orlando Magic. They are right now not in the playoffs. I think they're fighting for a spot in it. They may be able to get it. If they beat us, I think they're going to probably be in. If not, they may actually drop out. I looked at the roster. The two people that we have to be worried about is Manu Ginobili, star from the Spurs, good three-point man, good mid-range guy, and then their big star, Carmelo Anthony. Of course, he's with the Knicks, could become a free agent actually this year, which is pretty interesting, but he will be the big threat for this game coming up. Hopefully, we can find a way to win it. So, let's go ahead and get through today's game. We are at home, our last home game of the season. We only got 2 games left. So hopefully the crowd can get us into things, get us hyped up and ready for this game. I've not been very happy with the bench. I really did not need the bench to completely fall apart here at the end of the season, especially when we need them the most. We're going into the playoffs, gonna ratchet up the difficulty. We really need them to be playing their best ball, so hopefully they can rebound today at home and kind of give us the edge, the spark we need to get a win. So Bulls 22-5, Magic 14-13. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for today. Jamar Nielsen, Manu Ginobili, Carmelo Anthony, Paul Millsap, and Andrew Blackshead. I should be able to pronounce that, but I am not figuring out the right way to do that right now. It should be a pretty good game, I think. Of course, the star player that they are looking at for this game is none other than Carmelo Anthony. He could have a big impact for the Magic. He could be the one that determines whether they win or lose, depending on if he has a good game tonight or not. I don't know. He may be up against Gibson. If not, he'll be up against Prince. It looks like he'll probably be against Prince. So the Magic win the tip. And we get a quick foul on Rose. A reach-in call there. So that's one way to start off the game. Just have probably one of our best scorers already get into a little bit of a foul trouble. Shooting up from 3-point range. Misses, but they get the offensive rebound, shooting again, and they miss again as Prince hauls down the rebound. Taj Gibson wheeling and dealing inside, looking for a shot, but it won't go. Millsap has it. Gives it to Nielsen. Shoots, misses. Millsap got the rebound though, and Nelson goes in to try again. Rose covering him pretty good. They get another rebound, puts it back up, another rebound. Blocked, and finally Prince comes down with it. There's way too many opportunities they got there. Come on, guys. Gotta be a little bit better than that. Mayo pulls up, shoots, and gets it to go. So the first points of the game go to the Bulls. Ginobili with it for three. Gets it to go. That's one of the guys that we gotta watch out for. Manu Ginobili. He's liable to shoot the three and get to go anytime he's out there. Rose's shot misses there. That was kind of a wild shot. Not necessarily the best he could have taken. Carmelo with it. Looking for somewhere to go. Pekovic on him. Actually bothered the shot a little bit, so Prince comes down with another rebound. Rose kicks it to Mayo. Gets open and gets it to go. He got Nelson jumping on a three ball there. They allowed him to get around him and get a nice open shot. That's what we need to do. Nelson though gets free. Misses, but a rebound by Millsap, I believe. And he goes up and gets the second chance opportunity. Rose shooting, missing. Gibson with the rebound. He gets blocked down low. I don't know exactly who got it, but he tried going back up with it and gets blocked. And a foul there called on OJ Mayo. He fouled Anthony as they got another offensive rebound. These guys are just relentless on the offensive boards right now. We need to get some of these rebounds, get these guys under control. This is not turning into a very good match right now. Bulls not playing very good. And this time it isn't even the bench. Gibson, shot, gets it to go, bounced up and fell in. He's getting better at that shot, you know. If he's open from that area, he'll take the shot and he can make it more often than not now, which I'm very pleased about. Carmelo gets it and he gets an open lane to the basket there for a dunk. Prince covered by Carmelo. Mayo takes the shot from Gibson, missing though, as it just rolls off the rim. Carmelo with the floater, and he gets it to go once again. He's just getting everything to go for his team right now. 6-point game. Rose from three-point land, no one covering him, but he is offline. So we continue to struggle shooting right now. Magic missed for once as Rose had the rebound, I believe. Prince with it. Ooh, and he stopped dribbling just as I was going to do that. Just as I was going to get him open, he stopped dribbling, and that's a double dribble. Bulls getting the bench ready to come in on the outside there. that may not help our problems right now. And there's a foul on Gibson. Who is that, Millsap? Yeah, Millsap, he fouled. So he will go to the line to shoot 2. makes the first one, and the whole massive substitution by the Bulls as the bench comes in. This could be bad. This could be very bad. He makes both of them, and it's an 8-point game now. Heinrich bringing it up court. Okay, I did not need Clark to take that shot. And a reaching call there is Heinrich wheeling and dealing inside the paint. So some substitutions by Orlando. Heinrich fights in, tries to get it to go, but can't. Earl Clark gets the rebound and gets the putback. Great job by him. Be great if he had another monster game somehow. I don't know where it's coming from for him recently, but he did have that one big game. And then Orlando gets an easy bucket down low. Can't let that kind of thing happen. So shot clock is off. We get the last shot of the quarter here. So I'm just gonna kind of hold it right now. Gives it to Anderson. Back to Heinrich. Shooting, and he gets fouled by Nelson. So Captain Kirk goes to the line to shoot 2 with 1 second left in the quarter. We could really use these free throws here. And we're offline with the first one. So yep, that's pretty much the story of the bench this right now. Gets the second one, although that kind of thunked around for a little bit. And so the first quarter will come to an end. Bulls not even getting to double digits as Orlando has complete control. 7-point lead, 16-9. Right now, we're not playing good at any part of the game right now. Shooting, we have been completely cold. No shots are falling at all for us. On defense, we are just allowing them to get second chance opportunities after second chance opportunities. They're just getting the offensive boards and putting them up and in. And we cannot allow that kind of thing to keep happening. So we need to try and hopefully change things here in the second quarter. And if not, at halftime, Dibs needs to do something, because this is not working. Bench remains in unless some of the starters probably came in. They tipped the ball, almost got lost it there. Heinrich for 3. Gets it to go, and a foul! Oh, it's on Pendergraph? Well, they still counted the bucket. They get the 3 by Heinrich. I don't know what Pendergraph did. What was the foul? Oh, okay. Well, the basket still counted, and it was a 3, so that's all I care about. That would have been horrible if we would have lost the basket there. So, the Magic now, looking for somewhere to go. We're actually doing real good on defense now. Rivers, gonna have to force it up from 3. Missing, but they get the offensive board. Can't keep letting them get those. Ginobili finds a lane, goes in and scores easily. And again, second chance opportunities. Cannot keep letting them get those. What's wrong with our guys, man? Earl Clark with it. Gives it to Pendergraph. Heinrich open. Gets it to go. That's good. I like to see that Heinrich starting to get shooting again. You know, he's up to 6 points now. He's pretty much he's Captain Kirk. You know, he's the guy that comes in off the bench for Rose, kind of controls the offense out there. So to see him getting his shot back, hopefully will spark some of the other guys too. Ryan Anderson in close, gets the bucket to go. And with that, Orlando will call their first timeout of the day, as it is a 2-point game right now. So see, the bench starting to heat up, you know, Captain Kirk kind of directing traffic a little bit, got 6 points right now. Mayo's in there as a starter with 4 points. But then Earl Clark's got 2, and Ryan Anderson now has 2. Both of them also have 1 rebound. And Pendergraph has an assist. So see, now the bench is starting to get stuff going for us here. I like to see that. After 2 very poor outings by them, to see them have a good game it's encouraging. Let's just say that. So we take a look. Bulls this season shooting 49% from 3-point range. That's the tops of the NBA. So it's 18-16. Orlando up by 2. No substitutions made by the Bulls during that timeout. Millsap open shot there. And the Bulls now will take a timeout. Nothing has really changed besides the score, so let's just go ahead and skip through that. So Clark inbounding to Kirk. Brings it up court. Gives it to Anderson, to Pendergraph, back to Anderson, to Clark, shooting. Oh my God, that was a wild shot. Wow. This is why I don't like giving him shots too often, because he ends up blowing them. As the lead's back up to 6 now. Clark gets it again, fakes a shot, tries driving in. Mayo for 3. Does not get to go though. And Orlando will get the rebound. See, we haven't, I don't think, gotten I think we got 1 offensive rebound so far. And they've just been getting them pretty much on every possession. Nelson gets in, gets the bucket. As whatever Orlando talked about during their timeout seemed to have helped, because they have opened this thing back up to their previous lead. It's a poor turnover by Kirk. Going up, and we got a rebound. Hey, look at that, we got a rebound. Orlando misses, we get the rebound. Now we have to do something with it. Okay, we're not going to let Clark keep taking shots here. Mayo goes up and gets the layup. There's a lot of contact there as he went down afterwards, but no foul called. Millsap with it. Turns around. Loses the ball as Pendergraph has it. Clark with it. Spinning around and finding the shot. Alright, that time Clark did a good thing. One good from Earl Clark today. Look at that. Shot by the Magic, missing, and Ryan Anderson pulls down the rebound. bringing it up court. Mayo for three. Gets it to go. OJ Mayo, that's what we need him to do, man. Get us a three ball there. Cut the lead to 1. However, a good screen there by Orlando. They get the bucket. Still plenty of time here in the second quarter. Pendergraph lost the ball. Kirk tried to find him under the basket there, but lost it. And then a dunk by Orlando. Anytime we get close, they just go on a run and just destroy us, man. What the heck? That's way too far out to try a three. Anderson shooting, missing. Pendergraph with the rebound and gets it up and in. We got an offensive board for once. Nielsen, Heinrich. He shoots at the last second, tipping, no going. And so we have reached halftime. Bolts have dug out of the hole by a little bit here, as we are still down 28-25. So, as we take a look at the halftime stats, Carmelo has the most points for the Magic with 7. I believe it showed Mayo with 8 for us. They are doing a wonderful job finding the open men, passing it off when they don't have a shot, and they're just crashing the boards. They're just getting rebound after rebound, mainly on the offensive board. As for us, we are just bricking out pretty much. We'll see when the starters come back and if they can get some points on the board finally. Bench has been kind of hit and miss, and the defense is just right now not there really. So still a lot to work on here in the third quarter, but it's only a 3-point game. We've dug out of the hole that we were in originally, so here we go. Rose bringing it up court for the Bulls. Takes the shot and gets it to go. Probably wasn't the best shot I could have taken there, but it went in, so I'm not going to complain. Nelson gives it to Anthony. Almost said Anderson. Nelson with it again. To Ginobili. Missing, but a rebound by Nelson. Gives it to Blanche. But he gets fouled by Prince. And so he will go to the line. It was probably a good foul. He was probably going to get an easy bucket there otherwise. First shot falls. As does the second one. Rose looking for somewhere to go. Finds Gibson underneath. And he slams it down with the dunk. Good job by Rose finding the open man there, right under the basket for that bucket. Those two have done that kind of thing before. Millsap gets the bucket though over Gibson. That was some pretty good defense though. And now the Bulls calling a timeout. So we take a look at the stats. Rose, 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. It's actually surprising that point there beginning of this quarter was his first of the game. Mayo with 9 points. Prince, no points, 3 rebounds. 4 points and a rebound for Taj Gibson. And Pekovic has nothing going on. So the starters today are not necessarily doing a great job, which really doesn't help us. In the last 30 games, Rose has scored 15.9 points per game. That's the tops of all players. Gives it to Mayo. Okay, he's not going to get Ginobili to do that. Pekovic with the shot. Oh, that was probably not good. Gibson gets the offensive board and puts it back up and in. So that was not a good shot by Pekovic, but Gibson, hard hat, lunch pail, always punching the clock there. As the Magic take a timeout, Gibson now 6 points on the night. So take a look. They're averaging third for steals per game since the All-Star break and 15 in free field goal percentage. So it once again is a 1-point game by Orlando. Bulls have only led once in this game. That was when we scored first here. Prince gained the rebound off a miss. So here we go. We can have a chance to take the lead. This. Mayo with it. And there's a blocking foul on Millsap. As Mayo was trying to get to the bucket there, so he will go to the line and shoot 2. Mayo's first shot is good, which ties up the game. Come on, man, we really need to get ahead here. Second shot is nothing but net. So the Bulls have a 1-point lead now. We are slowly but surely crawling out of this hole that we have dug. Oh, and an alley-oop attempt is broken up by Prince. Mayo driving, shooting wildly, and it goes in. OJ Mayo's having one hell of a night. 13 points right now. Carmelo shooting over Prince, gets it to go. Pekovic turning around and gained the bucket. After getting the ball from Rose, kind of has to travel under the basket and take a hard turnaround shot there on the baseline, but he's able to get it to go. Carmelo to Ginobili. Ooh, tough shot there as Gibson came over. Ginobili now for 3, gets it to go, and he ties the game with that one. So 2:30 left in the third. Tied game. Rose gives it to Prince. Out to Mayo for 3. Gets it to go. And he responds to the Ginobili 3 with one of his own. He's having a huge night. Millsap with it. He's up against Gibson. Gets around him. Gets to the basket. But I believe either Pekovic or Gibson got a hand on it and blocked it. Rose finds Mayo in close by the basket, and he continues to add to his total. If it works, just keep going with it, guys. They cannot seem to stop O.J. Mayo right now from getting any shot he wants. Millsap up against Gibson, missing. Blanche gets the rebound, gets his own rebound. Finally, Mayo pulls down the rebound. He is everywhere right now. Now they're starting to double team him. Gibson takes the shot, gets it to go as that's a pretty long range shot for him again. He is 2 for 2 from mid-range tonight. Blanche misses as Prince pulls it down. Bulls have come alive here. We're actually up by 7. I didn't even know that. Prince takes the shot from outside-ish. Missing though, and Anthony pulls it down. Nelson takes a shot and gets it to go. They need a quick one there to kind of ease the pain right now. These Bulls can hold now for the last shot of the third quarter. 5-point game. Bulls up. Rose gets a screen from Gibson. Gets up, gets in. And it's a 7-point game again. Nelson comes up, chucks it. Oh, hits the rim. Kind of spins on the inside of the rim there, but pops up and out. And so at the end of the third, Bulls have flipped the switch here and gone ahead in this one. We're up by 7, 46-39. We played a lot better in that quarter there. Comparing to the first quarter that the starters were all in, this one was just much better. Gibson continuing to do good from mid-range even. And then O.J. Mayo's just having a monster night. He's got 18 points. Got a couple rebounds and an assist, I think, or something. I think he has a steal. I think that's what he has. I think he has a steal. But he's been the difference maker for us. They're showing him right here. He's been the guy that's been relied upon right now. He was even in a lot with the backups, so I believe the bench will be in right now. Hopefully they can kind of keep this lead going for us here, because we really need them to do that. So we really need the bench to be productive for once here. They've been struggling the past 2 games. Didn't look too bad in the second. They had their moments, but you know, overall, that was bad. Overall, that was bad because there was no one by that man. Prince taking the shot, openish, and missing again. He doesn't have any points yet today. He's got no points on tonight. Robinson over Prince as he gets it to go. The lead has already been cut down to 3 from 7. Bellinelli, long 3, offline. Long pass, and a slam dunk as Orlando is now behind only by 1. Okay, bench, really need you to do something here. Anderson lost the ball, but Orlando touched it last, so we will keep possession. Some of the starters have to come in, or all of the starters come in. Gibson with this shot as time running down. from the free throw line, he gets it to go. You know, talking about Mayo being on fire tonight. How about Gibson? You know, he's not always the best of scorers, but tonight he's been making them fall. And they're not just the under the basket, you know, quick shots that Rose usually gets him or whatever. No, these are jumpers from mid-range. He's been pretty reliable when we need him to be. Prince fighting in. There's Gibson again, gaining offensive rebound. Tries going up and in, but Robinson fouls him, so he'll be going to the line. See, once again, like, he's been good on the offense, and of course his excellent self on defense, always fighting for those loose balls. First free throw is missed by Gibson, but he's not necessarily a very good free throw shooter. Gets the second one though. He can usually hit at least one, or at least I can usually hit one with him. Oh, Nielsen almost lost the ball. I almost had that. Almost had it. But then he gets it back, shoots it up. Oh, that was a three? Really? And as you see, they've gone on an 11-3 run. They have the lead again. Rose for three. Missing, but Gibson. Mayo for three. That one will go. Rose isn't good tonight. Rose is kind of a little cold tonight, but O.J. Mayo, man, 21 points. That is just insane. Oh, lost the ball. Tried to get Carmelo, but Prince ended up with it. Rose with it. Spinning in. Gets the shot up and good. I think that's only his second bucket of the night. But he hits the big ones when we need it. 4-point game. Bulls. Blanche spinning around the defense. However, they get an offensive rebound once again. Ginobili spinning in. A lot of pressure there as Prince pulls down the board that time. Just about 2 minutes left in this game. Prince for three. Gets it to go. And I believe that's Prince's first points of the game. The minute 50 left in the game, he gets his first points, I believe. But they're big ones. 3 big ones to put us up by 7. Anthony backing down. Mayo shooting, missing, and Gibson pulls in the rebound. Taj Gibson, 11.6 rebounds. He's been big tonight. After Mayo, he's been big. Prince open. Shoot. He hasn't been having the best of nights either. You know, Rose hasn't been scoring efficiently, and neither has Prince, but Mayo and Gibson have kind of bailed them out. Fortunately, a lot of those guys are kind of tired right now. Bulls take a timeout. We'll make some substitutions. Unfortunately, I'm going to take Gibson out because all of them are really tired right now. We'll put the 2 Andersons and Pendergraph in. There is a minute 15 left. It is a 5-point game. Bulls up. Crowd on its feet. Rose gets the inbound pass. Looking for somewhere to go. Finds Mayo. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And the Magic take a timeout after that one. O.J. Mayo, 23 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists tonight. Rose hasn't been scoring, 6 points, but 5 assists. And so, 7-point game, 109 left. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident. It's been a tougher game than I would have liked. Way tougher than it should have been for me. Anthony flies in and gets the bucket. There's Rose bringing it up court. 5 points. They're not even trying right now to like foul or get anything going. Rose looking for a lane. Gives it to Mayo. They're not double teaming Mayo. Mayo driving in, but he gets fouled by Blanche. I think I'm pronouncing that right now. And so he will go to the line. So he could just add even more onto his total for tonight. Gets the first one, makes a 6-point game. And gets the second one. So Mayo with a huge night right now. Pretty much bringing us the win as we have a 7-point lead. Not really enough time, I don't think, for Orlando to even make a comeback. Blanche shoots, misses. Rose brings it up. We're going to have to take a shot. We're going to have to take one last shot. But Birdman flies in, puts it up, but gets fouled by Millsap. As I said, we had to take a shot because there was some time difference there. So the Birdman goes to the line to shoot 2. I think he actually does have a decent free throw shooting motion, so I think I could get him possibly. Gets the first one. And the Magic make a huge substitution, from which the bench comes in. This thing is over with 3 seconds left. Missing the second one. They put it up, but it is over. And so the Bulls, after a rough start in the first, battling back through the second, the third, and even now into the fourth, are able to come away with an 8-point victory behind the huge night that O.J. Mayo has. He should be the player of the game. If he's not the player of the game, let's see. He's got to be. Yes, he is. O.J. Mayo, the player of the game. He was just on fire, couldn't miss. He really came on fire, especially here in the second. He had 9 in the first half, but most of the points coming here in the second half of the game. 3s, 2s, free throws, it doesn't matter what you put at him. He was draining it all. 25 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Didn't have a very complete stat line, but he was the scoring rock for us. So we take a look. Behind him, Taj Gibson, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. He had a big night scoring. Those points weren't just, underneath the basket. No, there was 3 mid-range jumpers that he took and made. Heinrich came off the bench and shot real well for us. Rose actually didn't have a very good night. Only 6 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists though. So he was dishing it out to the people who had a better shot at making them. Almost everyone got points today except Bellinelli and Higgins. They were the only guys that didn't get any type of points. So it's good to see that the bench is starting to get some points. Maybe not the amount that I would like, but it is better than nothing. their team. Carmelo Anthony, 13 points, led them. Millsap with 8 and Ginobili with 8. And then Nelson with 7. And it goes down from there pretty much. Let's take a look at the stats. Bulls shot 59% compared to 44. 55 from beyond the arc and 70 from the free throw line. The one thing that was not in our favor that I really don't like, offensive rebounds. They had 12 compared to 6 by us. We had 4 more defensive ones, but that's still not good enough for me. As for everything else, bench points, they had 16, we had 15, which is better than last game's 3. So we're making improvements. We are making pretty big improvement there. So it is a win, coming off that big crushing loss we had to the Bobcats and LeBron James. So can't complain there. So as we look here, Bulls continue at the top of the power ranking. So we have our next game right away now at Atlanta. It's the final game of the regular season. Atlanta is 12-15. I think they are out of the hunt right now. Take a look at the playoff picture. So we see Bulls aren't going anywhere. We're at the top. Wizards, Bobcats in that order. Then the Raptors. The Heat are staying where they are. Pacers probably gonna, they're gonna stay where they are. The Magic with that loss, it becomes sketchy for them. Them and the Pistons have one more game. If the Magic actually should be in no matter what, the Knicks could sneak in, the Pistons could sneak in. If the Magic lose, Pistons win, then the Magic are out. If the Magic win, they're in. If they both lose, then the Magic are in, and the Knicks are probably in, I would assume. The Hawks are down there, but they are way out of it. Don't have a chance, so that game against them really doesn't matter too much. On the other side of things, Clippers and Thunder still fighting to get those last spots, as well as the Timberwolves, and actually the Kings could still make it in because they have 2 games left too. So still some spots to be filled. Jazz still a 5-way tie. The top 5 teams all have the same record with 1 game left, so it is still a 5-way tie for the top spot right now there. And defending, the Nuggets are only half a game out. That's kind of crazy there. I think that's it, guys. The next episode will be, of course, the last episode of the regular season before the playoffs start. We'll have the Atlanta game, and then I think we'll also have the regular season awards, because we'll sim to the end of the regular season, and so we'll see the regular season awards and who made all the different teams and everything. I think Derrick Rose is leading in the MVP votes right now, so he may actually get that award, hoping. And then with our record and everything, Tibbs may actually win Coach of the Year, I think. So I think that's where I'm going to call it. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and leave a like, as well as any other comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.